What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. We're back at our Del Ram project and we're ready to start rocking out this pergola. We're gonna try to get all these rafters up today. I'm gonna show you some of the techniques to make it go a little bit quicker, make it go as smooth as possible. So this is gonna be exciting. It's gonna start looking like something today. What we did was we got these posts in the other day, sunk in concrete. They're all nice and dry and sturdy as can be. And we notched these up in the air. We do that because we can just set the posts at whatever height, just make sure that they're extra tall, and then we can measure with the zip level, cut them down, notch it exactly where we need. So when we lay that beam in there, it's just at the right height and it'll be good to go. So we got these notched out, show them the notches. Now we're ready to go, start setting up our beam and then prep for our rafters. So what we're doing here is we're getting these started with the hangers, and we're putting the hangers on the ground. You know why? It's easier than doing it on a ladder. So we have a doubled 2x10 beam, but we're just gonna put it up one ply at a time because a 34-foot long doubled 2x10 beam would be very heavy and that's not safe. So we're gonna build it in the air, but we're getting the hangers on it right now.
Remember when we did that?
When did we do that?
Skylab.
And that's when Skylab sabotaged us. Now we know better. These are Simpson Outdoor Accents. I get asked all the time, what are these joist hangers? I really like them because they're powder coated and they're concealed. So the flange is on the inside behind the rafter. So you don't see anything except for that U shape around the outside because it's black. It looks really nice. So what we're doing, we have two beams here. We have to basically laminate them together. We're gonna use 3-inch structural screws to screw these joist hangers into the beam, and it's also gonna hold it together. So every 16 inches, we'll have 4 screws, 3 inches long, holding the two beams together and holding the joist hangers on there.
Get on my face, bro.
Once we get everything prepped, the rafters go up pretty quick. What do you think?
So get out of my face, bro.
When we put the beam up, you don't want to measure from bracket to bracket. As long as you put your posts in straight and they're nice and level, the top might be out a little bit. So we want to measure, we had a little bit shorter here, a little bit longer there, but we want to cut them all the same length, and that's going to bring our beam and the top of these posts back into level, and everything's good. So as long as you set up your string line correctly on the bottom of the post when you set them, everything will be good, and cutting all of these at the same length is going to bring everything back into level, and it's going to be perfect. And it's a lot easier because we can just cut them all at once, and that's it.
Easy peasy.
This last post was slightly out of plumb. So what we did was we used the machine like you saw, and we just pushed it into plumb so that all the rafters are the same size and everything's nice and straight. Now that everything's right where it needs to be, we are fastening in our outdoor accent joist hangers. How's it going there, Pat?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
It's nice. It's a nice day.
It is a nice day. You got anything you want to say to people?
Nope.
We got them all secured here. We like to pre-stain it. We'll have a lot of touch-ups to do, but it's a lot easier than staining the whole thing in the air. So it's looking pretty sweet. That's pretty much it for today. You can see we got this whole thing up in the matter of a few hours because we did the proper prep work and it went pretty smooth. So we have purlins that are gonna go on top of that 16 inches on center 2x4s laid flat, but we're gonna wait until we pour a concrete slab on this section because the whole deck is going to be a floating deck that sits directly on the concrete. That's gonna happen tomorrow, and then from there, we can finish up this pergola, get onto the decking. Happy New Year, everybody. This is Premier Outdoor Living.